title of this video is Maximizing the Deal.
That's our boy, Mr. Beast.
Hey.
I love Mr. Beast Week here at JK.
Beast Week.
Let's talk about how this guy just turned down $1 billion offer for his channel.
So why? I want to know why. I want to know how. I want to know what he's liquid.
Do you think it's because he's dumb as fuck?
I mean, dude, I think there's a lot of image behind him for some reason. I think he's a really smart kid.
I think he's smart.
But I think that there's something behind him where he thinks that having money sucks and like makes him look like shit. And I'm like, please stop doing that because it makes me feel like shit because I want that.
You know what I think it is? I think my ideas suck ass, so they're under $1 billion. So for me, I'm like, $1 billion buyout, that's awesome, give it to me. But his ideas are probably above $1 billion, so he's like, this is too small, I could scale my shit way bigger.
Bart, how the fuck can you think that? How can you think anything's above $1 billion? Just $1 billion. Just fucking $1 billion. Think about what you could do with $1 billion. You could move your mom out of that shitty house.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's it.
But he's thinking other things.
Oh my god.
So would he still be able to do like a different channel or compete?
Well, let's go and give to again. There's not a lot of information. A lot of it's hypothetical.
Because it's probably signed an NDA. You can't talk.
But we'll go into the context of it.
Maybe
Okay.
he enjoys
Please.
it so much that he'd rather do what he does now than lose a sense of identity or purpose.
I think that's what it is, for sure.
Because it's like $1 billion, or be like, well, what the fuck am I gonna do?
Or he's just betting on himself.
Ironically though, okay, so even in this sense, if somebody were to quote unquote buy his whatever the fuck, his YouTube channel, his company, his Mr. Beast likeness, whatever the fuck it is.
Use of his penis, whatever it is.
Yeah, whatever it is, he would, in fact, there would be some sort of negotiated term, whether it be 1 year, 3 year, 5 years, whatever, that he still has to run that company that he
Makes sense.
That was
Yeah, of course.
That happens a lot, yeah.
So like, let's say I come in and I'm like, I got $1 billion and I buy Mr. Beast for $1 billion. Even though I buy it, I can't just be like, all right, cool, now I have Mr. Beast, and then like, what do I do with the channel? I start making my own content as Anthony? No, it doesn't work, right? Mr. Beast is obligated for whatever our negotiated term is. Let's say I would negotiate like, 3 years with him. You still gotta run Mr. Beast entity as whatever the fuck you
But
are.
you're not your own boss anymore.
Yeah, but you're not your own boss. Yeah. Exactly. And I might still be like, hey, you're doing such a great job of it, which is why I want to purchase it, that you can do anything you want. You just have to fucking go 100% at this thing for the next 3 years, right? That would be my basic analysis if I had money to throw away at a YouTube content creator that was basically his own entity. Like, you're not buying like a conglomerate, you're not buying like Adidas or this or that, you're buying like a person's identity. So it's totally built on the shoulders of that person's creative. There's no way that deal would be formed without needing to rely on that person being a part of the establishment of that purchase for minimum 3 years. But that's exactly the problem that this guy has with it. And
is what he does not make smart decisions.
Again, I'm gonna throw out the fact that he's 23 years old.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That is crazy.
Damn.
I knew that would make certain people feel a certain way. I think.
I'll tell you what, if someone goes, I'll buy JK for $1 billion, I'm like, fucking bring out the paperwork right fucking now.
Yep.
Or else I'm gonna kick your ass in the parking lot.
Bart would say bring on a wood chipper too, because we're chucking Talon in.
So I do want to ask again. His thing. He said, quote, like, $1 billion if we could own the channel and the companies and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, that sounds exciting or enticing, but I don't know if I would want to work for my YouTube channel.
Because he's 23 maybe, I don't know.
You have like a lack of control in your own image, like.
So
the dichotomy of that just doesn't.
He just insulted all the people who were.
I'll start in the hypothetical, and we'll get into a more detailed chipping structure for the sake of this conversation.
And I'm also insulting him from a place of I know he's 7,000 times smarter than I am.
Yeah, totally.
Fuckhead.
No, that's not what you said, Bart, originally. So I'm gonna stick to that.
However, I will start. If somebody gave me $1 billion
to buy Kinjas right now,
sure, buy Kinjas. 100%, absolutely. Fucking 5 years, I'll be a CEO and I'll suck your dick every fucking day.
Would you wear a hat that says fuck Kinjas though? For that much money?
I just did it for free. $1 billion, me personally, Kinjas online. my song. I know if you're listening to this, you didn't even subscribe. If you're listening to this, here's a fucking just hat. God damn it, I hate that I did that.
I like that. That's a great picture. That's probably the best picture I've seen of you.
Point is,
Amazing picture.
I will fucking sign it, no questions asked. Even if there's something in there where I gotta like, once a year get like a finger in my butt for fucking 3 years, I'll
Sounds
do it.
like a good deal.
I will fucking do it.
By the way, that's where the male prostate is, so it's probably a good deal for
Which
you.
is why I'll pay them a fee for it. Now, where are you guys at?
100 million?
No, now it's your turn. I said billion.
Okay, billion? Dude, no fucking questions asked. Bam. Sign.
Okay, dude, you're just repeating what I said. That's very boring.
said that before you said
No, dude, this is my article.
Would you send Joe into a North Korean labor camp?
Now the concept of the conversation is what's the least amount you would sell?
You sell JK, Joe goes to a North Korean labor camp. What do you say?
Yeah, and what happens?
And what's the amount? And nobody will ever see Joe again.
Wait, what?
Joe goes to a North Korean labor camp. You sold JK, clandestine under flight of night. But you got to sell JK. Good for you, by the way, you capitalist fuck.
You capitalist
Piece of shit. You get to sell at your business party, you piece of shit. But hey, good for you. He's going to a North Korean labor camp.
And you'll never hear from him again. What's the least amount of money you have to take?
That includes you don't have to hear from him about Japan again either. So that might be a benefit to you.
Kind of like that.
And by the way, suddenly it's Bart Malia.
But it's like, I like that. That's funny.
Now you're talking.
You might even love it there. You won't know.
I think he'll love the exercise and the outdoors that they get.
Because the fact that Joe's not in it,
Bart Malia.
Think about
I
it.
might even sell it just to have that happen, and then I'll buy the channel back. Because I'm like, Joe's not even here.
Oh shit.
That's way more fun.
100%.
Evil as fuck.
Do you
Bart
think Joe would do it to
Machiavellian.
you?
Huh?
Do you think Joe would do the same thing to you?
Probably.
Yeah, probably. Definitely. Definitely.
We've been trying to buy each other out for years.
Joe would sell JK for a huge amount of money, and then he would buy a plane.
Weird thing.
He'd buy a bunch of planes.
What's
A
the
fucking
least?
plane.
We've been trying to fucking poison each other's drinks for years.
Okay, no, serious, hey, serious concept, serious hypothetical. What's the least amount of money you have to accept to sell yourself, your business?
I just asked you the question, how much, 100 million for,
I'm the host. I'm saying the least amount of money. You make up the number yourself.
for JK?
JK and
everything.
Barbell. All
Oh
of it.
wow, all of it.
All of it in one.
Ah, that's weird. I'll do one at a time.
Okay, fine.
That's weird. He didn't like that one.
No, because my brain doesn't work like that. It's not smart like Anthony's.
One at a time, shit.
Hey, good impression.
You went straight to fucking autistic
You
tutting.
became Anthony.
Holy shit, that was good.
JK? Probably 10 million.
That's it? Why the fuck are we here?
10 mil.
10 mil's a fucking
What do you
lot,
mean?
dude.
fuck are we doing?
That's a good amount.
What the fuck are you getting paid, dude?
Why'd you say it like that? Damn.
10 million? Okay.
Hey, fuck you.
10
guy,
million
dude.
is enough for
Our 4% went to that guy.
me and Joe to have, I don't know, maybe like 2 to like 3 million each. We take the rest, we split amongst everyone that's been rocking with us. It's fucking sick.
You give some to the riders, huh?
10 million is you and Joe take 2 to 3 million each. That's upwards to 6 million. The rest is tax.
Depending on where you live.
The rest of us get $10,000.
Depending on where you live, you
Not for us, you motherfucking dumb fuck.
All right, so you went from $10,000 to 30 grand. Great job. Whoop-de-doo.
dumb fuck.
Pieces of shit.
Nice 30 racks.
I got 30 racks, and I'm boiling in 115 degree weather. Most
30 racks that goes straight to my AC.
I got 10 million. Because of where I live, I get to have 8 instead of 6. Does that make you happy? So I got 8.
JK is not a 100% Vegas entity. You know that.
Me
it should be. But because a couple holdout pieces of shit.
on this side of the room.
Me
Boom, boom, boom.
Joe will keep 6, and we'll take the 2 and we split it amongst the people that have been riding with us.
Did you say you'll take 6 and you'll take the 2 and split it?
No, me and Joe will take 6. So that's 3 and 3, and then we'll take 2 and we split it amongst the whole.
They split 4 with us.
Yeah.
And hopefully they remember the people who were cool to them and not pieces of shit like the 3 here.
What about you?
People who moved to Nevada, people who were chill and cool.
What about Barbell?
Barbell.
If you say anything over 10, I'm literally leaving right now.
He's gonna say something over than 10.
I know he is. That's what I'm saying.
He's gonna go under.
Really?
Literally, ability to inspire your coworkers right now is failing.
But Barbell has so much merch.
You guys have supplements. You guys have low.
I think it'd be the same thing. Probably like 10.
Wow.
Probably 10. Probably same thing. I think for me, it's not so much about money or maximizing the deal. That's not what I'm after.
We're totally talking about money and maximizing.
Oh, I don't care about max. Maybe I'm like.
Title of this video is maximizing the deal.
Maybe I'm with Mr. Beast on this. I'm not
Set up.
I'm not about maximizing the deal. There's already a lifestyle that I'm after, so I know that I don't need anything more than that.
Okay.
So for me, if I can achieve that lifestyle forever, then that makes me happy. So it's not about maximizing, like squeezing every last.
At any point, was JK or Barbell, did anyone ever offer to buy it?
I don't think so.
What's this? Well, we're close enough. What's this thing? Like we don't own the revenue on the channel. Like you sold it to somebody.
Oh, licensing?
Yeah, licensing.
So there's this thing called the Spotter or whatever, where they buy like videos, or they're able to use the content that you have from, I think, like the beginning of the channel up to like 5 years or 2 years, whatever. And then they license it. So the ads, they have full control of their ads. So they are able to take their margins, and like, let's say if this is what the YouTube ad revenue is, they make their money by, okay, well, I'll pay you what YouTube's gonna pay you. And then, but whatever I sell for extra, I take that.
Word.
Yeah. Which Mr. Beast is also involved in Spotter.
Yeah, because that was the $1 billion part of that.
Really?
Obviously.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, I don't know.
They wanted to take over his channel and like ads.
Do the ads?
and all that. Yeah, so that's part of it.
Oh, I see.
For sure.
I think it's pretty cool that it shows like how much he views his own life legacy as being what he wants it to be. Because if he sells,
It's worth more than mine.
He has such a big fandom that would not like that.
Yeah.
They just wouldn't like it. Even if he gets $1 billion, they're not the kind that's gonna, nobody is. No one's fandom is gonna like that.
And like imagine if he had to step outside of himself and not be who he is, right? So he has to like, it's like you're at a Best Buy and like, don't stand inside of the red circle and stack that. Now you have to stand inside and like, some like fucking Polygon or some shit. He's like, that's not who I am. I'm not gonna make people stack a bunch of electronics inside of a Polygon. That's fucking hack shit. I wanted a red circle. And so, like, for him, he's like, I want to make that call. I want to fucking stand up and say, I'm Mr. Beast. And like, I want people to fucking stack that shit inside of a pentagon, not a circle.
Oh, also, it's kind of a cool power move that
I like Drunk Steve.
if it's a public story that you're being offered $1 billion and you publicly declined it, doesn't the value of your channel go up from just that action alone?
Yeah, for sure. The speculative value,
move.
absolutely. But I'll tell you what, $1 billion is $1 billion. You don't know if you're gonna get a second $1 billion offer in your life.
I think
that's something to weigh out, no matter who the fuck you are.
Snapchat.
Those are like unique one-of-one stories. Is all
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying.
Mr. Beast is a one-of-one.
I want to put out an
He might
advertisement.
actually get
Anybody wants
He's
to
the
buy
goat.
JK for $10 million?
Yeah.
Put in the comments.
at one time, Smosh was the Mr. Beast. At another time,
right.
Higa was the Smosh. Like
Which is
everybody
why
gets his
Mr.
turn.
Beast should have taken his $1 billion deal now.
That's why I understand.
Take the fucking. I've never seen it work the other way.
Everybody.
Take the deal, bitch.
Every wave crashes.
He's
Doesn't
seen-
know how
he's
sick
seen a
your
lot of
wave.
I've seen it all, bitch.
Every wave.
That's
he
what I'm
knows.
saying.
He
Like
knows.
every wave crashes. When you get the best offer of your life, I think
At your peak, too.
yeah, it's reasonable to take it.
The biggest fuck you, surfer dudes. I'm too hippie to care. Sold to Disney when I was there. They sold to Disney for $1 billion.
And that's smart.
And fuck yeah. But you know what? Those cats look like sellout, blah, 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 blah to their friend group. Who gives up?
No one remembers
who
that.
gives a
Realize
fuck?
$1 billion
Fuck.
is so much money. Like people can thrive off of like $200,000, $100,000 a year. Like have a stress-free lifestyle.
Yeah, like Tiger
$1
Woods.
billion
That's how I know she doesn't buy pillows. She's like,
because I have a stress-free lifestyle.
I'm like, Nick, you know what Nikki would say? People could thrive off like $15, $30 million. And I'm like, yeah, I know where the pillow budget is.
Pillows.
People can thrive on 15, 30 pillow budgets.